Welcome back to Britton Farms Homestead. This is episode 2, planting blackberries. If you haven't seen the other episode, I'll put a card so you can watch it. But we had all kinds of issues last weekend trying to get our blackberries in the ground. They're still not in the ground, but we hope to make that happen today. We got a fence charger along with a mount. And we've got our holes dug in the ground. We got our post up. We're fixing to hook up the electric fence and hopefully start putting these berry plants in the ground. I'm so excited. This is how we check electric fence on Britton Farms. You gotta touch it. We're gonna put them in the ground and God be with them is all I know. We're right now putting holes in ice spring soap and we're gonna hang it on the fence posts. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe, like, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every time we put out a video. Okay, so we've done all we know to do to put these in the ground. We're gonna put them in the ground and God be with them is all I know, because we've got up the fence, we've done all we know to do, and they're gonna die in this box. So maybe we're not prepared, who knows. We thought we were, but obviously we aren't. We're gonna put them in the ground and hope for the best and hope this fence is strong enough to keep the blasted deer off of our plants.
Still not much. Not shocking too much.
Oh no. Oh no.
Check it. You check it.
You check it.
I did check it. Not much at all.
This is how we check electric fence on Britton Farms. You gotta touch it.
I think you could do better.
Think it's a ground rod?
I wouldn't think so. As far in the ground as it'll go.
To be continued, guys. We don't know. We don't know. So we are planting triple crown thornless blackberries, and he is just taking a tag and putting it on the post so we'll know what is planted where. We're putting triple crown in the first row, and then in the second row we're gonna do prime art freedoms. And he's having to re-drill our holes because it's rained since the last time we did this. So he's redoing the holes and I'm going behind him and I'm planting in these holes. And we're gonna start with these triple crowns right here. And these plants still look beautiful for being in a box for 2 weeks. Box and plastic. But we're gonna go ahead and get them in the ground. The roots are looking for something. So we want to turn these so they're not touching the fence. Later on when they grow bigger, we'll have to move the fence, but while we're planting it, we want to turn it so it doesn't touch the fence. And we got our hole, and we just want to plant it to the top here. Right here where the dirt comes. We don't want to plant it above it or below it, just right there at the top. And there's nothing in the holes, it's just a hole, and we're gonna fertilize later. We don't fertilize when we first put them in the ground. We're gonna come back with sawdust or wood chips and put around it for some insulation because it's still kind of cold. But that's what they look like once you get them in the ground. And the dirt is really muddy right now because it just rained. We've soaked them in water, so we're not going to water these. But if you plant some, I suggest you water them. Soak the roots also. We have the first row planted, the triple crowns. And now we're fixing to take this sawdust here, wood chips, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to put it around each one so it'll help with the weeds. It'll also hold in moisture, and it will also insulate them because it's still a little chilly here. But we got the first row in. I am fixing to start on the Primark Freedoms in the second row. If you watched the first video, we don't have a third row because I ordered the wrong kind. But here we go. So our second row, I'm just taking the plants. I'm going down through here, drop them in the holes. And I'll come back and I will actually plant them. And he is taking mulch and putting around each plant while I do that. We've got all of them in the ground. We've got the mulch around them. We're fixing to kick on the fence and let it be. And hope that the deers don't eat it. They thrive and do well. We have plenty of blackberries. Of course, we won't get blackberries this year, but next year, hopefully we'll get plenty. We'll see. They're in the ground. I'll show you what they look like. This is what they look like in the ground. We've got mulch around them. They're really good looking plants. I'm really pleased with the company that we got these from. See them all the way down there. We got 25 of each. So we have 50 all together of the blackberries. So we heard that Irish Spring may keep deer away. We don't know if it's true or not, but it's cheap and it's easy and it won't hurt the berry plants. So we're right now putting holes in Irish Spring soap and we're gonna hang it on the fence posts. We have put holes in there with our high-tech equipment here, our screwdriver. We're gonna run fishing line through it and hang it on the posts. Shaving some and just throwing it on the ground also. We're gonna hang some from the fence post too. We'll see how it works. Google says possums love Irish Spring, so the possums may be out here eating this soap. We don't know, we'll see. And we've got all the plants in the ground. We've got our fence up and going. He has came and shaved some Irish Spring around on the ground. Of course, sooner or later that's gonna go away. And then we've hung bars of soap on the fence post. And of course, that's gonna go away sooner or later too. We just need the deers not to eat these little plants till they get big enough. Once they get big enough, hopefully they won't destroy the plant, but they love this new foliage baby plants. But here it is, it's up and going. 50 blackberry plants in the ground. We've got it all done now, I hope. And now we just have to wait and see what happens. Go ahead and subscribe and like and hit that bell notification. Thanks for watching. God bless you all.